Wade heads back out to the four-way bow stand where he sat the previous morning. The stand showed all kinds of promise, so Wade hopes he'll get lucky in the afternoon.
This is back where we were the other day. Started here that morning, snuck in here in the dark, jumped about 50 turkeys. You can see turkey sign all over the place right here. It's a big creek that's running right here. This is a giant flat over here, and I'm gonna try to rattle again because when we rattled the other morning, rattled in several bucks, it just came running. So we'll see what we can get done. We got in here a little bit late, honestly. It's 3:17. I'd like to have gotten here about 2 o'clock. Got an overcast day, a little mist in the air. Toward the end of the rut, no wind at all. Gonna have to be pretty stealthy to get drawn today, but that's okay. We're gonna do a little late season bow hunting. So get us set up, climb up in the stand, and hopefully we'll find something to shoot at here in a minute. I don't know, the conditions were perfect. It's about upper 40s, maybe low 50s. There's a little mist in the air. It feels like that one of those afternoons that anything can happen. And I start banging on the antlers, and deer are kind of coming out, and it's almost a repeat of the morning a couple of days ago, where this busted up 8-point comes in, and the same buck that we rattled in that was missing his main beam, he shows up, and all these other little bucks show up. And when you've got that kind of traffic, coming in from every angle after you've rattled like that, something else is going to happen. I knew that busted up deer liked to fight. I mean, he came in before. Obviously, he's broke all his antlers off from fighting, and he starts sidestepping. He starts pinning his ears back. He starts puffing up, and the deer he's puffing up to is an older, mature 8-point that I've kind of got my eyes on that I really hadn't, had a good look at. And he's off to the right side of me over there, and we're about 20 feet up. And I mean, when they got, I can't see the initial battle, but I can hear the initial battle, and then you can see it all unfolding. At this point, I've only been up in the stand about an hour and 15 minutes. There's been a few small bucks come in. This giant fight has broken out. The busted up antlered deer has been run off. He's blowing off in the distance. He's snort wheezing. He's making all kind of commotion. And that 8-point, he is as puffed up and as mad. I mean, he's wanting to thrash anybody that's out there at this point. When we glanced over to the left, and what's coming out of the brush is just a magnificent, perfect 10-point.
More to come when the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries returns.